Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are working on the new 911 992 Gen 2 26 plate brand new car, just come in from ES Motor, and we're just doing the first stage of preparation right now. We're going to be doing full decontamination, citrus wash, decontamination of all the wheels, iron remover to make sure there's any kind of build-up that's going to be there which is not supposed to be there. We're also going to be going around the car. Bearing in mind this is a brand new car, but just to give you some pointers what we normally check. So we're going to be feeling under the arches. Well, even on a brand new car, still picking up dirt, which we're going to be looking for. Everyone always misses the bits underneath. So when you're washing, you're not just washing the main panel. You're making sure, again, for a wash, you can see you're picking up dirt. Everything from top to bottom is going to be 10-10 clean for PPF to go on, because every little bit of dust contamination is contamination that's going to stay in the PPF forever. Part of the job is making sure this step gets done properly first, so when it goes into the bay, it's a stress-free install. So part of our decontamination is using a industrial grade Snowfoam, and it's not just your normal one which you get off the shelf in Halfords, something special, again part of our secret sauce, but making sure that when that Snowfoam goes in the car, every bit of dust that can roll off the car first without having to put a wash mitt to the car comes off first, because every fiber, every contam which you're rubbing against the surface, there's more chances for scratching the car. And when a car is brand new like this, keeping things 10-10 again is going to be very important in the prep process. Now once this is all done, it will go not straight into the PPF bay. You would think, okay, car's been decontaminated, everything's cool. No, that's not the case. So the full paint finish over with a fine tooth comb would make sure at least a level 1 polish is done on the car. And why? Because you don't know when you buy your car retail what's been put on the car. Have they put their Superguard, their AutoGuard, their Diamond Bright, ceramic coat? You've got no idea what's been put on the car. So when you're working with PPF, there's no point to guess. A full single stage polish takes a little bit of time, but that extra process gives you a perfect finish, smooth, and the PPF will just go right on with no stress and no hassle. Again, another step in our process which is not the same as everybody else.
Guys, as you can see, we're working on this 992.2 Turbo S. So pretty much the car's completed. All we got is left is which is front bumper and back bumper. So I've got the PPF on the wings, the doors, the quarters, spoiler, and the windscreen's left as well. So these are like just the final touches we've got left on the car, and of course the interior bits. But yeah, we're looking good on the car so far. Also, we're gonna do these carbon fiber wiper blades. As you guys know, that this is a highly spec'd Turbo S, because to be honest, you don't see this every day on a 992 Porsche carbon fiber wiper blades. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting to apply PPF on those. The only changes on this, I wouldn't say difficult. The only changes which are major changes on this 992 Gen 2 is the rear and front back bumper. So pretty much everything else is from the Gen 1 pretty much. So yeah, we've made a few adjustments here and there, which to get maximum coverage, of course. Again, if you have a look over here, we've kind of tucked it in. We don't finish it on the face, so we've literally pushed it in right in. So you get, like, again, maximum coverage, because people don't realize you're still opening and closing this, and you're always gonna scratch it here and there. So we've literally went that extra step to cover it inside. Again, underneath the doors as well, we've wrapped it all the way underneath here, all the way this, and the front. And again, like I said, the mirrors removed to avoid the lining, so any joints in the car. Make people understand we're just not a PPF company, we're a brand. So for us, we take pride in what we do. As you guys know that we are XPEL accredited, so everything we do is XPEL. We don't cut corners, we don't use anything else besides XPEL. So we're just like literally going over final bits and bobs. And this is the ultimate finish we're using. So we're using XPEL Ultimate Plus, which gives you the high gloss, which is their premium film. So that's the one we're using at the moment. But of course they have grades. So they have the Ultimate Plus, which is Ultimate Plus on this we're applying, and again, which we did on the 993 as well. They're the Ultimate Plus, and as you can see for you guys self, the gloss level is really high on this. Stay tuned, guys, and this will be, you'll be seeing this at ES Motors very soon.
Early the next morning.
As everyone knows, Porsches, they are not the hardest cars. They're pretty easy cars to do, but of course we took our time on it, make sure that it's done to a high standard as always. Maximum coverage, and yeah, so we've done literally full car PPF, including the sunroof as well, which is glass. We've PPF'd that as well, and the windscreen, and of course you can't miss the carbon fiber blades.
Yeah, they definitely look sexy, don't they?
Yeah, this is a hypercar spec. This is like a Batman spec, basically, pretty much.
Tell us a bit about this windscreen PPF.
So the windscreen PPF, what that does is it's literally it protects your car from stone chips. So like, you know, when you're driving on the road, you get like sometimes lorries come in front of you, and you know when they're driving, the stones flicker up and stuff. So it's literally from like that, and of course scratching your windscreen is also, if anything's caught in your wiper blades, it won't scratch your windscreen. It will just scratch the film. So yeah, that's what the PPF windscreen's good for.
Tell us a bit about how and where you've done that extra bit to tuck things in.
So literally, we've took all these covers off. Literally, the whole covers come out. Again, mirrors fully off. If you have a look here, there's no join. Normally on the pattern, there's a join there. There's no join in there, so it's literally just flush. Again, petrol cap as well. We've tucked it inside all the way, and over the edge of the petrol cap as well. And of course around the edges, as you do per usual, wrap everything. So yeah.
And what about the logos?
The logos.
It looks like the PPF's not even there.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Where we
No lines, no cutout.
yeah, we basically achieved that. You can't tell that there's film on there. That even though there is film on there, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Even on the back, it looks like, you know, it looks like the logo's never been off. How did you get this effect? How did you get that perfectly lined up?
So basically, attention to detail, I guess. When you've been doing it for so long, you don't need templates. You can just do it. Use your imagination, and of course, just imagine the badge is there, and then just boom, it's there.
Well, it's looking like a really fantastic job, Ali.
Thank you, sir.
And on to the next one, I guess.
Yep. Literally, this one's just going out right now, and we've got another one coming in actually, which is an RS5 Audi.
Okay.
And that one actually is quite interesting because that's going to Cape Town.
We are here at Elvington Airfield. We are here with the 992.2 to run through its base numbers. We thought if we're going to put it to the test, let's get some real data and find out exactly what it's all about.
60, 100.
The next day.
Yo, bro, so I see the 992's back in.
Yeah. Reason why it's back in, one is health check,
Yep.
and second because it was on the racetrack. As
Yes.
you know, because
Seen the
you
video.
were the
I
one
filmed
who-
it, yeah.
You filmed it.
It was
yeah,
at
so-
Elvington getting
So
its.
yeah, unfortunately, when I saw it this morning, I was like a bit shocked. First, I was disheartened.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, "Damn, what just happened there?" Like
It
literally,
was
one of
maybe
those
one
ones.
day.
Huh?
One day the PPF
One
was
day,
on.
like literally, it was one of those moments. I'm like, no way, it just did not happen.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is because that's what ESM motors
That's what
do.
ES do,
They-
bro.
Yeah, that's what they do, tuning and stuff and catching their top speeds. So yeah, so I was actually, to be honest, I was really surprised the way the PPF handled it.
Yep.
Because if you have a look, it's not done much damage to it at all. Literally.
I mean, I can't see anything. But
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
you probably
nothing,
have had
nothing.
an inspection.
All it was the OEM bit what we had on the side. Those are getting replaced, and of course the air vent areas. Again, we're gonna replace them as well because
Right, okay.
again, those were the most impact areas. So that's why we double layer on Porsches, we double layer them because that's where the impact area is that hits the most.
Okay.
And even again, look, the front end, I was really surprised that I would have thought this would have been taking a beating. At
You're
the
right,
speed
actually.
you guys were going, like I would have thought that.
You say the speed, yeah. We didn't get the speed we wanted because I think it was limited to its mileage.
Okay, yeah, limited its mileage, but you still hit over
186, I think.
Yeah, there you go. See, 186. So that's not a small number.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? That's a big number. So, and PPF freshly done. And
So
bear in
full
mind,
intact.
you're on a track. So when you're on a track, you got gravel there, which is going to be flickering, flying, and whatnot. So I was actually really, because over on the front bumper, the PPF's removed now.
Okay.
But there was a bit of it literally pierced through the PPF.
Okay.
And luckily, it's not done no damage to the car itself.
Original, yeah.
Which is quite good. Again, the bonnet, the wings, nothing. Bro, look, even the headlights. We didn't even PPF the headlights. And they're not even
Brand
back
new still.
there. Do you know what I mean? That, again, windscreen as well. So, I'm actually really, really surprised, to be honest. So, guys, this is what PPF does. So, this is why we always say to customers, protect your investment.
Yeah.
Protect your investment, because the proof's in the pudding, really, as you can see.
100%.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, it's a no-brainer.
So you're just gonna refresh it. The
Just
bits
give
on
it a
the side.
refresh, yeah, tidy up, and
Back to yes.
back to yes, and then yeah,
Back on the track and.
back on the track, and then you guys probably might see it again for another few changes. You never know.
All right.
So yeah.
Nice one.
So basically, the PPF, the original PPF will literally finish there. The OEM part, what Porsche normally supply. So what we've done is we've customed it and we've took it up here. So we've literally followed the body line all the way, because as we checked it, once we removed the OEM bit, that the stone chips were literally going up to here, not anything further than that. So that's why we've took it up, so it'll avoid damaging the original PPF what's on there at the moment, which is the whole rear quarter. Of course, it will help protect it a lot more from getting stone chips, because it'll be on the track quite a bit. So yeah, that's our custom pattern we've done for the customer. Also, we've got actually something really special that's coming to the unit, and at EPS PPF HQ. So just wait and see on what we've got coming in, guys. It's gonna be something, it's a head turner. That's all I can say.
And another one is leaving again. Goodbye.